Previously on the Traveling Tinces.
This is awesome. We're going to get some good footage right here.
Happy Saturday night, date night.
We're going to get some good footage. I'm going to put this on YouTube.
Are they in the show?
Teensy.
What does
Yeah.
Tinces do?
I'm battening down the hatches. We're getting ready to leave Tequamanon Falls, and we are going to Munising to see the Pictured Rocks.
Yeah.
We're actually really excited about it.
We stayed here last night at Tequamanon Falls. That was great.
Tequamanon? Yeah.
Tequamanon Falls.
Yeah, we ate at the brewery, and we went and did a little sunset of the falls, and it was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, so that was
awesome.
fun. And spent the night here. Not sure if we were supposed to, but we did it anyway. Nobody seemed to care. And
Yeah, it's actually our first night spending the night somewhere. We're like, can we do this?
even though we put our money in the envelope and
Yeah, we self-registered.
But yeah, so today we're on to Pictured Rocks. We got about an hour and a half drive, and we'll be there.
Awesome.
We just left Munising, and we are on our way to the Pictured Rocks. So we're in Lake Superior. This is our first time in Lake Superior, so we're pretty excited. We're not sure what to expect, but we are definitely excited.
All right, teens, here we are at Pictured Rock Cruises. We took a cruise on Lake Superior to view the wonderful Pictured Rocks. Here's my teens. She's pointing out to the jazz like, this stuff is awesome. And you'll see, I mean, we'll get there, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Those are very reminiscent of the rocks we saw in New Mexico. What are they called?
The tent rocks?
Yeah, the tent rocks. But they just had a couple of those.
This was such a cool shoreline. It was hard to believe that you were even in a part of Michigan. And it was our first time in Lake Superior. Neither one of us had been. And the Pictured Rocks we'd never even heard of it. And
Thanks, Nate and Abby, for your suggestion.
it's a national lakeshore on the shore of Lake Superior. It's part of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It extends for 42 miles along the shore and covers 114 square miles. The park has extensive views of the shoreline between Munising and Grand Marais and Angler County. But there's rock formations, waterfalls, sand dunes. You can hike it. There's trails that hike it. There's camping. There's kayaking. We did a boat tour.
It's just breathtaking. You could see in those previous pictures too how the water's like almost aqua blue. Like it almost, there's sometimes where you just feel like you're totally in like the Caribbean, you know. But this is like a freshwater lake. In Lake Superior, what's the it's like the third largest freshwater lake in the world?
Yeah, it's the largest by surface value,
Surface
right?
area,
Surface area, and it's the third largest freshwater lake by volume. There's one in Russia that's like super, super deep, I guess.
Yeah.
So it has quite a bit more volume. But this was it's quite the feat. If you look into Lake Superior, it's quite the freshwater lake. It's surprising it's not of ocean status with the shipwrecks and the other stuff that go, the weather and
this
things
boat
like that.
coming out. This is a little cove that the guy will take us in to see. And when we came up here, we saw the boat. I was like, oh, sweet, we're gonna go in there. And it's pretty neat too, because again, the water, it's just, look at that, that's just amazing. But the guy, you'll see here in the video, he takes us. And we're thankful too that this is such a beautiful day, because there was no crazy waves, it was nice. It was actually hot. I mean, God, it was, I think, like in the mid-90s. It was pretty humid and hot that day. But
it was very hot that day. We were very regretful that we forgot our umbrella. Our sunbrella,
oh, yeah, no
should I
kidding.
say, because we both croaked, and by the end of the day, my sun poisoning was running rampant from being out without pretty much any shade.
But you can see from this video
It's
here how
amazing.
amazing how we
So
get
worth
right
it.
up inside this inside this little cove here, and you can see kind of up close just the rocks. You could actually, the water's dripping off of the rocks. You can see it dripping down the sides of the caves, and those are the mineral deposits, which gives it that pictured look.
Yeah, they say that they call it Pictured Rocks because it's like when you lay back and you look at the clouds on a cloudy day and you get see pictures in the clouds. It's the same sort of theory where you see pictures and all the colors that roll down out of the
Look how beautiful these
groundwater.
colors are. Yeah, it's just...
The copper, you can tell.
And here we go. Now we're cruising back, headed back to the dock. I wish we were going this fast, but we didn't. It was a fun trip, man. That was an awesome little tour of Lake Superior and Pictured Rocks, man. It was awesome.
I couldn't believe how crystal clear and blue the waters were. That was like probably the number one thing growing up on the Great Lakes and never being to Lake Superior. That was the best.
It was awesome. There she be, Gladdy. Can you spot her? Where is she? Where's Gladdy? There she be.
We're almost to Christmas, Michigan, where it's Christmas year round. They celebrate Christmas all year round. So I wonder if people there ever get sick of Christmas, but we're gonna go check it out.
We just left Painted Rocks,
Pictured Rocks.
and we passed a bank, and it had like the time and temperature. It says it was 97 degrees.
We're in Christmas. Woo!
It's not beginning to look a lot like.
I know. I guess you have to go at night, maybe.
It's so hot outside.
Oh, there's
Oh
Santa.
God, there's Santa Claus.
Going out of business, Sal.
Oh, wow. Look at how foggy this is. How crazy.
That's kind of a trip.
Right? I can seriously roll in like.
Rolling in the fog all of a sudden. It got cold real quick too. Like it was 97 and now it's definitely not 97. We can tell you that. But we're grateful. Ask and you shall receive, right? I was like, oh, I'm just sick of the heat. Universe hooked us up. Some cooler weather. We are in Manistee, Michigan. It's located in the Upper Peninsula on Lake Michigan. We saw Lake Superior yesterday, back to Lake Michigan today, and we are headed out to Kitch-iti-kipi, which is a very large spring.
Yeah, we spent the night here at, what was the name of this casino? Kitch-iti-kipi, but it was the first casino that we stayed at where they actually had electric hookup, right,
For free. We met our neighbors. They were from Petoskey, Michigan. They were Larry and Marilyn. Thanks for hanging with us for a little bit. I had a little happy hour with them when we arrived. That was very nice.
Yeah, 81 years old. They're about to have their 60th wedding anniversary. That's pretty sweet.
And they've traveled all over the country, up to Alaska and everywhere else. So it was pretty cool to talk to them, pick their brain a little bit. But
yeah, I mean, those guys did that like in 2000. So when they were like in their mid 70s in a day.
Yeah.
Truck camper. That was it. They had a truck and a truck camper, and they went all the way up to
Alaska.
And it's inspiring. So it's like it's awesome. So
Yep.
we're headed out to a beautiful spring with a glass bottom boat, so we can look at the bottom of it.
Hope to have more videos.
Holy mackerel, look at this. This is unbelievable. Holy mackerel. I don't know that you can see or appreciate this, but this is a natural spring. Alright, let's go do it. Oh my God, how gorgeous is this?
These woods are amazing too.
This is pretty cool.
Right?
Good thing I wear my team's tail.
Tins.
We are crossing the Kitch-iti-kipi spring, the big spring. It's absolutely beautiful. Like 45 feet deep, crystal clear, unreal, unbelievable. We're amazed. This is pretty awesome.
Here it is. Wisconsin welcomes you. Industry, recreation, agriculture. Open for business.
We're in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin.
Teensy. So here's an addition. We are in a Walmart, our first Walmart parking lot in Wisconsin. And we are making some food. We went grocery shopping for some veggies and stuff, and my wonderful Tinces wife cleaned up all the veggies and got everything ready for me and pulled out all the spices, and that's kind of our deal. If she does the cleaning, I'll do the cooking. So yeah, we're doing some bratwurst with some stir-fry veggies. That's kind of what we did. We just kind of mixed it all together, and voila, you have stir-fry with what the hell is that stuff? Bratwurst. Stir fry and bratwurst. And also, we forgot to mention in our last video, a shout out to Doug and Joan for the squash. They gave us some big green and yellow squash, which is also in this awesome dish. So thank you to you guys. We appreciate it. Bon appetit.
We're excited.
We're excited.
Puss and I are excited for dinner.
Heck yeah. Well, Puss already had her dinner. Teen's already fed her, but I'm sure when she smells this cooking, she's going to be like, what's going on, guys? And be like, hey, you want some bratwurst? And we'll see if she likes pork. Coolest dispenser of tissue I've ever seen.
I'm videoing you at the car wash. I love you, teens. We're washing Gladys. She needed a bath. I need a bath too. One of these days I'll get one. Oh, that was my foot.
What, I get you?
Yep.
I'm giving you a bath.
Alright, I'm gonna go in now. We're gonna get excited here in a minute because we think we're coming into Minnesota. I don't know. This is the first state we're not sure if we cross the border.
Oh wait, here we go. Here it is. Right
Oh, there it is. There it is. Woohoo! Go Minnesota! Minnesota welcomes you. Woo! Woohoo! State number 10.
Yeah.
Love my teens.
Love my teens.
Next time on The Traveling Tinces.
So 2 days of rain, and we've collected that much water. According to our rain gauge, we've had a ton of rain.